Hello folks, today is Thursday, the 12th of God, the 12th of June. Had to think then. When you retire, and I'm sure a lot of people out there will say, yeah, it is right, all the days sort of just blend into each other, unless you've got something that you know that you're out there doing. Yes, so as I say, it's Thursday the 12th of June, and tomorrow, well, it's just a few hours now, because we're actually going on a holiday with my daughter, but this time I'm going not on a cruise, but I'm going on a holiday to PortAventure, which is in Salou. PortAventure is the name of the resort. It's not the island. There's a lot of people out there seem to think it's, when I mentioned this before, that I was talking about Future Ventura, which is the island. No, this is the actual theme park area and what have you. And we're staying at the Hotel Le Caribe. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, so I'm making this now, this little intro now, because as I said, we're leaving, or I'm leaving, at 10 to 3. That's what time my taxi's coming. And we have got a flight at 6 a.m. Now, the gate closes at 5:30, so I said to Adele that we really need to get there, because you've got to be there 2 hours. So I thought, if we get there for 3:30, gives us time to get through everything, and we'll have time to have sorry about that, folks. We'll have time to get something to eat, because nothing opens till about 4 o'clock, from what I gather, at the airport. So yeah, so there you go, folks. So I will see you all tomorrow. It's going to be pitch black out there, so it's not going to be worth filming anything. So I will most likely, I might, say hello to everybody before I go, but I'll probably see you all again now at the airport. So bye for now. Right folks, here we are at the airport. Del's gone up to get a big breakfast thing that we're going to share. It took me about 20 minutes this time to get here, because we went a different way for the start off, but there's no traffic on the road hardly. So we quickly got there. So it didn't take us long to get through check-in, because I'd checked us in online. So we were through within space of, I don't know, about 10 minutes. And then there wasn't anybody in front of us going through security. So, yeah, I think from walking in through the doors of the Jet 2 building to actually being in, what they call it, Departures Lounge, it's about 30-35 minutes. That was it? Yeah. So so we've it's now I think it's about 4 o'clock, something like that. And as I say, we don't know what gate it is yet, but hopefully we will, because it says that the gate closes at 5:30. And it says they're not telling us which gate it is until 5:20. So I hope that the gate is really close. Okay, so I'll speak to you later, folks. Bye for now. Right folks, we're on the plane. It's 26 minutes past 5. Due to take off at 6, so is it?
No, 10 past 6.
10 past 6
yeah,
now, is it?
Late.
Oh, it's 10 minutes late, so Yes, so that's not so bad. I'll get Adele to show you outside the plane. Of course you will.
Feel it revving up now, can't you?
to leave the airport and head to our hotel. Walk out where you pay last time.
Huh?
Did we have to walk out where you pay last time for coach?
They were that one side, the coach.
It was on that side of it? Yeah.
Oh, yes, I think it was. Can't remember.
Yeah. Right folks, that's us on our way. We're just pulled out of the airport and I'm sure you don't want to see me recording the roads. If we see anything interesting on the way, I'll record it. Otherwise we'll see you at the hotel. Bye for now. Right folks, we're at the hotel. A lot of things have changed. You've got to book breakfast online. You've got to... Well, we've got here a lot earlier than we did last time, so rooms are not ready. So we're now waiting for them to text us to let us know when his room's ready. So we sat down and relaxed and what have you. We'll have to try and find out where his coach goes from, because he said that you've got to check on notice board 3 days beforehand to because the coach might not go from the same place. But I think that's probably more for people in hotels down in Salou. So once that's so I think that it'll come here, Wilt Hotel, Wilt Bus. Yeah, but it's interesting. Still haven't learned manners. The staff here were a bit surly last time we came. A little bit surly this time. Jobsworth man. But there you go. It's all in the days. Working it. It's what holidays are all about. New experiences. Yeah, Adele's dealt with it, dealt with it in a cool and calm manner, in that she didn't punch him. But yeah, so there you go. So we're just relaxing now, and I'm sure Adele would like to say something. Right folks, you're not going to believe this, but we've got here, as I've said already, and we're given a card with a QR card on it to book the breakfast, because we're on half board. So we went onto the website, a lot of prattling about, but we eventually got on, and for the first couple of days we were able to book, and then for the rest of the week it won't allow us to book. There were no spaces available according to that. You know, anyway, Adele's gone up to reception to find out what's going on, you know, because we paid for half board. You know, so if we paid for half board, we are entitled to a breakfast and a dinner. So anyway, see what happens when I'll let you know what happened when Adele comes back and lets me know what's been said. So bye for now. Right folks, as you can see we've moved indoors, but a quick update on that breakfast thing, which he never made clear to Adele when you booked in and he told her that she had to book the breakfast, is it seemed you can only book them 2 days in advance. So you book for 2 days and then you come back 2 days later, and then you book again another couple of days and so on. So it wasn't a case that there were no spaces available, it was a case of you had to book. You could only book for 2 days. So that's the situation, which is just as well, because I paid for my flaming breakfast, I expect to get one. Okay, well what we're doing now is we're having a little bite to eat, and then we're not sure what we're going to do after that. So bye for now. Well folks, a couple of hours later, let's have a look. I finally got into my room at, and I'll do a tour later. There's not a lot to it. We got into this room about 10 past, 2:15. We got as far as, let's have a think. It was about 3:10. Yeah, and Adele had still not been told, you know, what her room number was. So in the end, she went down to reception again, and they said, "Oh, we sent you a text message, and she's in the room that side of me." You know, it's I'm in 0102, and she's in 0101, and we're on the ground floor. Yes, so she eventually got in there at around 1:20, 3:20, sorry. But that room had been ready for ages. It were ready when I moved in here at 2:10. So she could have been in there an hour earlier than she did get in. It was a cryptic text message that they did get sent. They sent us that it said your rooms is 0102, and that's great. But I think they meant that it was 0101 and 0102, and they didn't make it clear. That's the only thing I can think of, because, as I said, that the room that Adele's in now was ready when I moved in here, but there you go. So it's the Friday the 13th jinx, I suppose. But yeah, I've not been overly impressed so far with the quality of service. At the same time, Adele mentioned to them, or I should say told them, that the phone in my room is not working, and they said they send an engineer out. Well, as I say, that's over 2 hours ago, and nobody's been anywhere near. So yeah, not impressed. It's gone down. All I can say is it's gone down to Nick since we were last here. Last time we were here, it were a lot better than it is now. Because now, I mean, they send you a room. They sent us a room number, and we had to find it ourselves on a little map. They give you a map, and you've got to go find it. Whereas when we came here in 2016, they told you exactly the name of the block, and they said your room number is so and so, and it's in block so and so. And then, you know, and they'd say it's down at the far end of the campus or whatever you want to call this area, the hotel thing. But now, no, they just send you a room number. You got to go find it yourself. So that's one thing that's different. And as I say, we talked about earlier about the breakfast situation being completely a mess up, if you like. But anyway, so that's that. Not very helpful at the service desk. Although it was really good hotel last time. The hotel itself, the grounds and etc., are really nice. You know, they're well laid out, lots of trees, water, and the like. But the staff are not brilliant. Nah, the staff are not brilliant at all. But yeah, there you go. So as I say, I've had a nice sleep this afternoon for a few hours, because to be honest, I were absolutely shattered. Because I got up at 8 o'clock yesterday, 8 a.m. yesterday, and I just didn't get any sleep at all last night. And so when Adele went into her room, which was about 3:20, I'd been up since, let's have a look, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So that's 24 hours and 7 is 31 hours. I'd been up 31 hours approximately. So I was shattered and I just laid down on thing. I think I've got a couple of hours sleep. And I've now woke up and I've gone and had a bit of a wash and everything, and I've changed into my shorts and me thin shirt, which is nice. So I'm just going to chill now until Adele is ready, and she gives me while she comes and knocks on the door, because she can't ring me because the phone's not working. Anyway, that's it for now. As I say, I'll go over at room later. So it's bye for now. Look, folks, a rabbit. A rabbit. Don't know if camera's picking it up. Well, there's a rabbit there, merrily chewing away. And there's something else. It's not a rat. It's something similar to a rat, but that's shot back in undergrowth. But yeah, the rabbit there chewing away. I don't know if I'm getting it on camera. There you go, folks. A rabbit. Another rabbit. And it's just under that undergrowth, that other thing. It's shot in there when other rabbit appeared. So, there it is in undergrowth. I don't know if camera's picking it up. Wildlife outside my room. There you go, folks. Right, folks, here we are in the restaurant. Well, buffet to be exact. And as you can see, that's the buffet. Yeah, and Adele's gone up to get her meal, and when she comes back, I'll go up and get mine. So yeah, as you can see, I've changed. I've got me one of my posh shirts on, as it were. Well, it's not posh shirt, that's not the right word. One of my Caribbean shirts that I got out in the Caribbean when I went there in March. And if you've not seen that, go to my channel and you'll see it. It's there. And I did two of them actually. I did one in October 24, where I went from Southampton to Barbados, and I've just done one. I did one in March this year, 25, where I went from Barbados. I flew out to Barbados and sailed from Barbados to Southampton. So if that's the type of thing you like, then you know, I'd pop out there and have a look. I will of course be doing another cruise in October. So bye for now.
Gone for a bit.
Well folks, that's it for now. It's been a long day, really long day. Still a bit shattered even after that power nap this afternoon. Still Friday the 13th, and struck again. I dropped these glasses on the floor and limp popped out, and it's taken a lot of fiddling and pushing them back in. Eventually I've got it in, but just how secure it is, I don't know. But anyway, if it lasts out when I go back home, I'll pop into local opticians and I'll make an appointment, obviously, because I need to get in. They won't do it for me until I get another eyesight test. So I'll book that in, and then I'll ask them if they can just pop this lens back in properly. It's this one popped in, but it's dropped out twice, so I think I might have got it in a bit secure to now. Anyway, that's, as I say, that's it. Del's gone to her bed. I've lent her my charger because she forgot to bring hers. Brought cable, but forgot to bring chargers. So anyway, I've lent her mine. Because I charged my phone up earlier. Okay, so that's it, as I say. Well, we'll see you all in the morning when we go to breakfast. We go in about 8:25, something like that. See what happens. So it's bye for now. Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday the 14th. I'm not sure what we're going to do today yet. We might go to the park, or we might go down to the seafront. Probably more likely to go down to the seafront because it'll be packed in the park. Saturday and Sunday it'll be packed. You know, it's going to be packed. It's from locals, so we'll see. We'll let you know anyway. But it's now just coming up to 8 o'clock. We're going to go for breakfast in about 20 minutes. I'll knock on Adele's door and say, you know, you're ready, we're going to go down now. We booked in for breakfast between between 8 and 8:40. Now, neither of us are really uncertain about this, whether it means that you can go between 12 and 12:40, or you've got to be there for 8 and leave by 8:40. Yeah, between 8 and 8:40. I don't know why I keep saying 12 and 12:40. It's 8 and 8:40 is our book slot. And we're not sure whether you've got to be in at 8 and out by 8:40, or whether you can go any time between 8 and 8:40. Anyway, we'll see what happens when we go down there a bit later. Okay, so that's it, folks. So I'll see you later. Bye for now. Right, folks, here we are in the restaurant, and this part is the extension to the restaurant. Come for breakfast, and I think I'm right. It is a case of you can come between 8 and 8:40. So when we get to breakfast and tuck in, I'll let you know where we're like. What are your thoughts on that breakfast then, Adele?
Yeah, it was very nice. Maybe not the croissants
No.
and pan chocolate, a little bit dry.
Yeah.
The sausage, I did have another one before that, so I have eaten egg. Their substitute for the bacon, very nice. Coffee, juice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I have to agree there with Adele. Obviously, I had some beans which Adele didn't have, and they're not Heinz beans, but they were okay. They were okay, and bacon was very nice. Sausage was okay. I didn't get the croissant or the pan chocolate, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, and eggs were nice. Mushrooms were really nice. They were in big proper chunks of mushrooms, so they were really tasty. So we're going to go to the beach, isn't it, Adele? Yeah, so I don't know if you could hear Adele then, but because it's noisy in this place. So we'll speak to you later. Bye for now. Right, folks, we're here down on the beach. It's been quite a journey, because unfortunately I'm not as fit as I used to be. So we've had to stop a couple of times. We've got 2 deck chairs under a hoarding. Really nice. It's €30 for the 2 chairs and 2 beers. And we've got this until 6 o'clock if we want to have it till 6 o'clock. And it's next to the cafe thing, and behind that is some toilets. So yeah, it's towards the very back end of the beach. You know, the seafront. It's along top end of the seafront. And yeah, so it's very pleasant. A little bit of a breeze. Dell's gone off to try out the water, see what it's like, see if it's warm, which I think it probably is, because that over there, folks, is the Mediterranean. Yeah, as I say, that's the Mediterranean. Yes, as I say, it's pleasant. We've spent a couple of hours here, what have you, and we'll speak to you again. So it's bye for now. Right, folks, we've come to a little Chinese place just off the seafront, towards the back end. I forget what the name called it. It's something. No, it's writing on wall is backwards, so I can't read it. Yeah, but it's a nice little place. Yeah, they do unlimited drinks for I think €5, and that's these things, cans, mark you, and they're unlimited drinks. It's a buffet, and it's €22. Again, all you can eat, €22. You just go out yourself and what have you. So yeah, it looks really nice. And we've ordered us drinks, and they've gone off to get the drinks. So we'll speak to you when we get the food, and we'll let you know what it will like. So bye for now. Right, well, it's a quick update. Name of the restaurant is Wok Dong Fang. That's spelled W-O-K for first word, D-O-N-G second word, and F-A-N-G third word. Wok Dong Fang restaurant. And yeah, it's and they do various different soft drinks. You know, the what they call it, the unlimited for €5. I presume it's any of these drinks unless this. But obviously it depends on when you come out here. I mean, if you don't come out till next year, it might be, you know, it might have gone up, but you never know. But okay then, so as I say, when we get the food, I'll let you know what it will like. Bye for now. Well folks, that was quite nice actually, enjoyable, the meal was okay. I got several portions of noodles, chicken wings, fried rice, some, what was the other thing I got? Oh, I got 2 different types of noodles, that were it, yeah. And it was really tasty, very tasty. We got sort of like a creme brulee, except it didn't have the crusted part on top. So that was tasty. And we got strawberry mousse, which was tasty. We got 2 of those cans of Coke, so they were refilled. And Adele has now gone off to see if she can find a supermarket to get a few bits to take back to the hotel with us. I suspect that somebody told her where they were 1-1, because I reckon that she wouldn't be just wandering aimlessly all over the place, because she's been gone for about 10-15 minutes. So when she comes back, we'll pay the bill, and then the restaurant said that they'll book a taxi for us, and then we'll get a taxi back to the hotel. So yeah, so we'll probably speak to you again when we get back to the hotel. So bye for now.
Comfortable
No.
as the one on the beach. Just let you know that.
Yeah. Well, these are plastic. That's the thing. Here we are by the pool, folks. In the hotel, we've come back to the hotel. Adele's ringing somebody.
Phil.
She's ringing Phil. And
We went to the beach. We've got some beds, and they do these households.
it's very
There are
nice.
also ones that were like the canopy.
Large canopy, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, so that's this area, folks.
2-3 drinks as well.
And we're under this.
So not too bad, and we've got like, is it Amstel?
Yeah.
Amstel. Well, we do Amstel, but with lemon in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have 2 of them beautiful.
Yeah.
Then we walk
And this
to,
is the.
Chinese restaurant. Chinese restaurant.
That's the kind of. I don't know if you can make it out for it, but it's Amstel with lemon in it.
It's too much in the dark.
So we've come back, as you can see, we've come back to a hotel, and it's nice, and I still haven't fixed that phone in room. And twice we've complained about it, and twice we keep getting, oh yeah, we'll get an engineer out, and they still haven't. Nobody came, nobody's been to do clean room yet. But yeah. Yeah, so there you go, folks. So we'll see you later. Bye for now. Well, folks, a few hours later, we went for his evening meal. We didn't film anything. I took my camera to film, and I just totally forgot. It's a buffet style thing, and there were a lot of people around where we were sat, so. And a lot of children around there as well, so I couldn't really film anything. But we had a few bits and bobs, you know what it's like at a buffet. Bits of this and bits of that. And, don't know what that was. Fireworks, I don't think. Don't know what that bang was. There you go. Either that we've been invaded. Yes, so... I had a bit of steak. Well, I say steak, it was the cheap stuff. You know, what they call minute steak, because it's thin and it's cheap and it takes about a minute to cook. Although I don't think it's called minute steak for that. But yeah, so it was quite nice. I say quite nice, okay. Then they had fish, which claimed to be cod, and I got a bit, and it was nowhere on this earth would it cod. It were like rubber. And I got a bit of. We started off with some salad, and they had some pate. That were nice, really nice pate. I don't know what type of particular pate it was, but obviously it were local pate, but it were very nice. It were really tasty with that one. So it could have been. So we don't know whether it was chicken or lamb or whatever. It just said pate, but it was tasty, really nice. Yeah, with proper baguette bread. Very tasty, and and then we had pudding, we had melon, 2 different types of melon, a coconut mousse, and a jelly. Really tasty, yeah, very nice. And we ordered some drinks, and we were explaining to him what, because we got shandies. We were explaining to him what they call, and it turns out he knew, he understood what I was getting at, because they do a similar drink over here, only they don't call it shandy. They call it sounded something like shampoo, but obviously it doesn't come out as shampoo in the Spanish. It comes out, so it's like shampoo, shampoo, something like that. Anyway, apologies to all any Spanish watchers watching me. I've done it again. I don't know what it is. Hope they're not going to be doing that all night. But yeah, they've got some party going on, I think. Adele thought it were a disco, but I don't think it might be a disco as such, but I don't think it's sort of like a regular disco. In a hotel, I think it's something special, a special occasion for something. Yeah, so that's it, folks. So as I say, tomorrow we're going to have a chill out day. It's been a bit of a struggle for me with heat and everything, but I've still done near on 11,000 steps, so that's not too bad for me. But as I said, tomorrow we're going to chill out at the hotel. Father's Day, you see. So Adele says I had the choice of what to do. So he says, right, well, we'll stop round pool at the hotel and just chill for what have you. So so we're doing that tomorrow, and so we came back to balcony. Well, I say it back. We're on ground floor, so it's not really a balcony. It's just sort of like a patio, and we sat out here for half an hour or so. I was just in a rabbit shoot under them bushes. I'll show you what I mean. Them bushes there. About there, about there. So a rabbit shooting. There's a colony of rabbits under that edge, under them bushes and whatever. Obviously they've got a burrow. They don't just live on ground under them bushes. They'll have a burrow. Because sometimes you see 5 or 6 of them wandering round this bit here, round here. Yeah, chewing on grass and what have you. So so that's it. So came back. We've still got his drinks and everything. Adele's really tired. Heat takes it out of you. It's that kind of heat, and it's not like Florida heat, which is this is a sort of a dampish heat. Well, I say damp, not damp. Your clothes don't get damp or anything, but it's a humidity heat. Whereas in Florida, it's a really dry heat. Yeah, so I won't go on too much about what we've done Johnny Day, because you'll have seen it all, because it'll be in this blog. But anyway, so we'll see you all tomorrow. So it's good night from me, and it's good night from him. And if anybody's confused with that, look up the 2 Ronnies. You'll see that they always end their show with that. When Ronnie Corbett will say it's good night from me, and then it goes to Ronnie Barker saying it's good night from him. Okay, folks, so bye for now.